Let's say you found this great niche or Redbubble with this low competition, 400 results. Well, you still have no idea if these designs are selling or not. But don't you worry anymore, cause in this video I'll show you exactly how you can tell if a niche is selling or not. Let's take this niche for example. Have you tried turning it off and on again with the 700 results? Now, do you think this niche is selling or not? You have 5 seconds to decide. Well, of course you just guessed the answer with no proof. Your answer could be right or wrong. Before we check if it's selling or not, let's do the same but on Amazon this time. Let's type the same niche. Have you tried turning it off and on again? I guess no need to think, just by seeing the BSR in these shirts. As you can see, BSR, 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 you know it's a selling niche. But in Redbubble we don't have this BSR information, so the question is, what's the alternative that we can use Redbubble to have an idea if a niche is selling or not? Okay, first you sort by best selling, so you get the top selling designs in this niche. You know what? Let me first explain you each option in this list. Best selling means the top selling designs in this whole niche. If we consider that the first design got around, let's say 10 sales, this second design got less, maybe only 8 or 7 sales, and this third design maybe got only 5 sales, and etc. You got it. For newest obviously means the latest designs that got uploaded on this niche. And next we have most relevant, which means the latest designs that got sold in this niche. Let's suppose I did upload the design today in this niche and I got a sale. Just for example, I will rank in this first place here after a while. But this only gonna happen if these designs here in the first place did not get any sales, which is impossible of course, cause you know, if you get a sale this fast in the same day, it means that this design in the first line are making much more than only one sale. I hope it doesn't sound that complicated. And the last option, trending, I don't personally use this option, so I don't know how it actually works. I guess it's pretty much like most relevant. Now to see if this niche is selling or not, just sort by best selling and go to the top 3 or 4 shops that are ranking the first on this niche. To do that, just click on the first couple designs and go and click on this shop just right here. By default you're gonna see that it's ranked by most relevant, latest designs that got sold, but this is not always true. Some shops have no sales, so obviously these first designs could be just random, but the way that I can be like 80% sure about a shop is selling or not is by the favorites. I said 80% cause sometimes you can find a shop with more than 1,000 favorites but don't have a good amount of sales as it looks like, and the opposite, you can find a shop with less than 100 favorites and making consistent sales, cause what usually happen is the buyer don't favorite then buy what he wants, he just buy it pretty much instantly. Now this first shop have 12,000 favorites and you can see it's created in 2017, that's a good sign. This shop is 5 years old with more than 1,000 designs and 12k favorites. Of course he's making some consistent sales, I can say he got experience. So he's not just making some random designs like a beginner. Now just press Ctrl F on your keyboard and you're gonna see this little search bar. We're gonna use it to find our niche. Let's copy the niche or just copy a part of it. Let's take this have you and just paste it in this search bar. And our niche is in the second line. This shop have 1800 designs and our niche is in the top 10 selling designs for this shop. So this niche is 100% selling. And to be more sure, let's check the other shops. This one for example, MCPOD with the 1500 designs and our niche is in the top 2 as you can see for this shop. And for the favorites, he have 40,000 favorites and also a fan artist, which is a good sign, a really good one actually. Well, being a fan artist doesn't necessarily mean that you're making thousands a month, but it's a good sign that this shop is making some consistent sales. Now for the third shop, let's see, he have 9,000 favorites and 500 designs, that's good. And let's look for our niche. Let's press Ctrl F and copy a part of the niche. Yeah, just like that. And it's here, the third line. Well, he's selling of course. This is basically how you can see if a niche is selling. And now let's take an example of a bad niche. This one for example, Little Miss Iced Coffee All Year. And sort again by best selling, then go again to the first shops and see their stats. Okay, let's see. The first one, 600 designs and created last year, not bad. And for the favorites, 2000, not bad again. And let's press Ctrl F and copy the niche, and it doesn't appear in the first page as you can see, so I don't even check the other shops, cause if the best selling is not actually selling in this niche, the other shops are pretty much not selling neither. Now how to actually find these niches that we gonna check if they're selling or not? Well, just go to this website, so choose USA as the marketplace and products, t-shirts of course, and here you can check featured t-shirt, then you just press this search icon. So you're gonna get the top selling t-shirts right now on Amazon. So as you can see here in the results, more than 60,000 t-shirts, or how I like to call them, ideas. Now what I do is I just keep scrolling and looking at the designs to spot a good t-shirt with a good BSR between 100k and 800k. But you're gonna notice all of these t-shirts in the first page are selling like crazy, cause most of them are brands, like this one for example, Hellfire Club, it's from Stranger Things. Like this crazy BSR 2000, it's selling like 50 a day or even much more. So what I do is I choose the next 10 pages from here. This is an extension called Productor, so I can have much more ideas that could be low competition or Redbubble that have some decent sales. A lot of ideas as you can see, some of them are trademarks, some have high competition, and you will find some couple of niches with low competition. You just have to invest your time. This is the niche research. Now this look like a good niche, mentally ill but totally chill. Let's just open the design like this and copy the niche just like that and go to Redbubble so we can check the competition on it. And as you can see, less than 800 results, pretty good. Now we should of course check the copyright and trademark before we see if it is selling niche or not. For the copyright, you just quickly search the niche on Google, so I don't see anything, not a book or a song, just designs, so it's not a copyrighted niche, we're good. And for the trademark, you just select your niche and right click and select a product or extension, then you click on this USPTU check here, and there is no trademark. And if you want to be more sure, you can go to TM Hunt and paste your niche here, then press search, and of course no trademark. Now to check if there is sales going on this niche, just go to sort by and select best selling, and you go to the first couple of shops to see if there is selling or not. For example this one. Okay, almost 2000 designs and our niche is in the top 2 as you can see. And let's check the favorites. As you can see, around 300. I told you before, there is some shops that have a low number of favorites and making good sales, and this is one of them. Cause on Amazon this niche have 80,000 BSR, and that's a great BSR. At least he's making 2 or 3 sales a day, so there is demand for this niche. So I can assume that this shop is making around 2 sales a week from this niche. Now designing, I will be using Photoshop, and to get like this skeleton drinking coffee vector for this niche, I'll be using Creative Fabrica. Okay, just type skeleton drinking coffee and I'm gonna choose this one, yeah. And you can download now for free from Creative Fabrica. They give you a free trial. I'll link it in description, and after your free trial ends, you will pay only $9 a month instead of $29. So that's a good deal, cause I personally use Creative Fabrica daily for my designs, and I found this skeleton drinking coffee in a Christmas theme, and Christmas holiday is coming. You know what, let's sub niche with Christmas in this niche, and you can see only 50 designs. I would consider making a design for this niche honestly, cause Christmas is only 2 months from now. You can see this is the design, nothing too crazy, simple text and some simple graphics. Now let's upload this to Redbubble. I like to keep the title the same as the niche, and if you're gonna sub niche like the Christmas example that I showed you, you can add Christmas to the title. Now let's just keep it mentally ill but totally chill. For the tags, there is couple of ways to get them. The famous way is taking them from top sellers in that niche. Let's open their designs for example and copy their tags just like that. And be careful, sometimes people have copyrighted tags. If you're uncertain about a tag, check it first. Description, you can use AI. This tool for example, totally free. You just copy your niche like that. Let's copy this title like this. Let's copy it here and here. And as you can see, it's too short. Let's add for example a tag related to our niche. Let's take for example sarcastic skeleton for example. And all you have to do is press create content, and you will get some couple of description that you can use for free. I'm gonna copy this one. Mentally ill but totally chill isn't just an awesome t-shirt, it's a fantastic way to express your ill humor, makes a great gift for those who are down on their luck. It looks good enough for me. And be careful, sometimes you can get trademarks or copyright. Just if you're not sure about a keyword, just check it. You can notice I didn't make a lot of tags here, but you can watch this video next. I talk about more ways to get tags.